Hello there. This is Deliberate Creator Episode 2. If this is your first time, I recommend that you go through the videos that are available through this channel prior to this one to get a feeling of what Deliberate Creator is all about. In the last episode, I offered you a practical demonstration that thoughts are things and thoughts can actually affect physical matter. This very concept holds the master key to everything that you have created and experienced so far in your life. Good, bad, or indifferent, whether you believe it or not. This is a universal law and there is no escaping it. The beauty and the most exciting part of it all is that using the same master key, you can open the doors to everything that you want to be, do, or have in your life in the coming days, weeks, months, and years. Now that you understand that for a fact, based on what I described in episode 1, you are ready for what I'm about to discuss today. I will keep coming back to demonstrate more about this fact that thoughts are things in subsequent episodes. I guess until you begin to believe it unquestionably. And when you do, you will experience a total transformation in the quality of your life. You will know that you are at cause, not at effect, not anymore. More on that later. So today we're going to do things a little differently. We are going to take Deliberate Creator outdoors to the beaches in Southern California. It's a beautiful day outside. And what you'll learn today is best delivered to you in the midst of abundance and omnipotence. All right, without much ado, I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so we are in Carlsbad Beach in Southern California. As you can see, it's beautiful outside. Beautiful. All right, so we're gonna go right there at the end of the rocks and continue with episode 2 of the Deliberate Creator Project. Alright, I have safely found a suitable spot amongst these rocks, almost at land's end. Pardon me for the sound of these powerful waves crashing on these rocks. They actually give me a feeling of relaxation and bliss. I will speak a little loudly so that you can listen to what I have to say. Great. Now on to episode 2 of Deliberate Creator. This episode is all about laying the foundations for your success. And I mean certain success. Facts that are followed by every successful person without exception. Consciously or unconsciously, every successful man or woman follow not 1, not 2, not 3, but all 5 of these foundational principles as if they are programmed in their DNA and are an integral part of their existence. So let's hang on to the coattails of these super successful people and understand the 5 basic secrets of their success. The first basic foundation is, who do you listen to? Irrespective of where you are in life today, you have listened to self-styled gurus talk on seminars, in audios, events, or even books that you have read in common bookstores. With so much of information out there, some true, some figments of someone's imagination, and some a concoction of multiple schools of thought, and then what you are listening to now as part of the Deliberate Creator Project. This information overload can become very confusing, especially when they conflict with each other. So the question is, who do you listen to? And here's the answer that all successful people know and follow. And I will say this to you fair and square. Listen to that person who has what you want and who has been where you are. Let me say that again. You must listen to the person who has what you want and who has been where you are. Now you may be thinking, well, this guy Joy wants me to listen to him. No, I'm not saying that at all, because none of what I will reveal in the Deliberate Creator Project is my idea or imagination. I'm just a messenger conveying the same life-changing messages that I have listened to and learned from super successful people around the world. Do they have what you want? And have they been where you are? You can bet your last penny and win it all back. They have been there and done that, and I am just a messenger conveying their teachings to you. Should you decide to become part of this organization that I am part of, you can get direct access to these super successful self-made billionaires all by yourself. Well, that's for later. So listen to those who have what you want and who have been where you are. Well, what happens if you do listen to several people who pass that initial sniff test, and all of them have different or even conflicting versions of the truth? Well, in that situation, only person you can trust and listen to is yourself. After you've listened to everyone, it is time for you to analyze and form your own opinion. Choose what resonates with your inner feelings, and that becomes the voice that you listen to. So I want you to be clear on this basic foundation. Who do you listen to? The second basic foundation of all successful people deals with how coachable are you. This has two parts. The first is on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. What is your willingness to learn and be coachable? The second part again, on a scale of 1 to 10 and 10 being the highest, what is your willingness to accept change? So when you multiply your score of these two factors, you get to know the percentage of how coachable you really are. You will never hear successful people say, I got it, because they will always say, I'm getting it. Huge difference. They are always highly coachable and have an insatiable hunger to learn. Successful people also have a very high willingness to accept change. They are always evolving when they learn new concepts. More often than not, application of those concepts require them to accept some changes. Accepting change takes them to the next level of success. So, where do you fit in? It is very important that you understand and make the self-assessment right away, because the Deliberate Creator Project will expose you to some really esoteric concepts that will sound unreal or fantasy to your untrained mind. And you will be required to remain highly coachable and be willing to accept change if you really want to make a giant leap forward in your current state of affairs related to what you really want.